Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DBD video here on the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of things which have recently come out over the last couple of days. Obviously I have been away, so I didn't really cover these. I didn't even know these were around until my friend Mr. G told me. He goes, take a look at these. So we have, and this is the first one we got. New icons and names for Stranger Things perks. As November 17th, we're no longer going to be able to buy the Stranger Things characters. So Nancy, Steve and the Demi, they're not going to be in the store anymore, and we're no longer going to be able to play on Hawkins Labs, which is kind of interesting because for me, Hawkins Labs is one of the most intense maps for this game, for myself anyway. I absolutely love that map, and seeing that they were getting rid of it, it kind of upset me a little bit because I was like, oh, come on. But again, no, this is how licenses work out. Netflix are supposedly going into their own gaming development, but you've also seen that the Demogorgon and so has Stranger Things has been licensed by a couple of other games, so we have no idea what's going on. But this is what we have. The description will change. Perks which are non-listed below will keep their current appearances. So these are what we got. So current icons: Inner Strength, Second Wind, Babysitter and Better Together. Now we're looking at these ones. As you can see, Inner Strength, it's almost like they've just changed the mouth and hair a little bit differently, but it's still the same thing. But it's not going to be called Inner Strength anymore, it's going to be called Survival Instincts. We got Better Together is now Situational Awareness, which is like, right, okay. Second Wind, they've completely got rid of Steve, and they've put it down for Push Through It, which, yeah, okay, not bad. And then obviously Babysitter is being called as Guardian, which you got, instead of having Steve with the bat, it's just someone saying, oh, I got you, basically. That's what we got by there, which kind of sucks, but you know, this is how it's done. But then we've also got a few interesting things regarding Raccoon Police Department. I've always thought this because the map is absolutely huge. It's kind of scale over quality, which they did for this one, which kind of sucks because even though I am a huge Resident Evil fan, I've played it on stream as you've all seen, we've completed it online many times, this map is more situated for Resident Evil players instead of Dead by Daylight players. But this is what we got. On the PTB, there's 3 new Raccoon City Police Station map variants, which are currently unused. If it ever comes out, it will work the same way as Badham Preschool maps. Still the same map, but with completely different layout. Which is interesting to think, because the way this police station is laid out, you've got, obviously, you got the centre, the main part, but then on the right-hand side, you got the office, but then it also goes to the alleyway to go upstairs to the roof, where the helicopter comes flashing in and, goes on fire. The Nemesis moves out the way, Mr. X moves out the way. But then you got downstairs on the left, you've got the little office, welcome Leon sign. How are they going to change all of this around? Are they going to open up locations that you can kind of see, but you can't go through them? If they do, that would be kind of interesting, because let's face it, the map is huge, and I think a lot of people do get confused with it. If they do this, it's going to make it even more confusing. But then the last part of this video, ladies and gentlemen, this was actually on the PTB, which is only available if you are a brand new player, or like a brand new account, I assume, to the game. On PTB, you will be able to secretly encounter bots in public matches. There's no indication if it'll be enabled after chapter release. Any player with the name from the list below can potentially be a bot. And this is what we have for the list. As you can see, a lot of these, I've come across these kind of things in a long time. Tunnel Me Harder. I am once again asking for your toolbox. Heck's gonna give it to you. Mori Me Myers. I had one yesterday was Please Marry Me. Marry Me Daddy as well I've had. You got, Stay Catch, Ketchup, System of an Up, Red Cold, Not So Chilly, Ledroom, Pre-Malone, Blair Hag Project, Jurassic Pug, Shaken Not Stirred. As you can see, there's so many really funny ones on there. But then you do have some which is just like, boo-boo, serial killer, TTV Master Blazer. It's like, come on, Master Blaster, that's the better one. Accidental Golfer. There's quite a few on there, which is interesting to see that they've decided to go out there and put these bot names like that. But then again, like we said, there's more info on this, thanks to Crunch. This feature was made only for new players. When players start searching for a match for the first time, he will always end up playing against bots. This applies only to the first match. So that's what we have by there, and that's interesting to see that they've thought, you know what, let's go out there and let's put bots for their very first match. Bots not going to be sweaty. So who knows if this is going to stay there after the actual pinhead comes out on the 7th of September. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you all in the fog.